proud of my guys. You know, we came a long way, and we're kind of a budding program, kind of rebuilding this thing. And I thought our guys played really hard. You know, we didn't quite get enough shots to fall, and none of the stops down the stretch. But from a competitive standpoint, I was really proud of our guys.
Todd, for you coming back to the area and getting a chance to coach here, I guess, first of all, what were your emotions with that? And second of all, when you guys were in it late in that second half, where's your head at that point?
You know, I get, you know, from the last few days and the build-up and you know, the excitement of coming to a place that I got to spend a lot of time at, you know, growing up, it was exciting. You know, that part of it was pretty cool experience, and just playing in front of family. You know, we so many people from, you know, Fowler and Central Michigan and just family members. That part of it's really cool to be able to kind of do what you do in front of people that you're fond of, but yeah, as it kind of got going, we felt like, you know, our team's really believes in themselves. We've kind of created a culture that has kind of been neat with this group, and they feel like they can battle and win these games, and so getting down that stretch, you know, we felt like if we could just get a few breaks, a few shots to fall, we would make it pretty interesting down the stretch. And you know, we get a couple that didn't go, and you know, they're so explosive, and you know, we knew that at any given time they can go 10-15-0 on you in a hurry. So, but that part was cool, and just the focus, you know, so in the moment you kind of lose the novelty of everything else. It's just that their team versus our team.
Coach, over here, first of all, welcome home. But second of all, you've seen a lot of Izzo teams. You've looked at this one intrinsically a lot. Now you've played against them. Can you give us your thoughts of them in the scope of you having probably a different perspective than most because you've watched them for so long?
Yeah, what's so impressive is the talent level is extremely high. You know, and what makes it special is he's able to reach all these guys and get them to play so hard, and that's impressive, especially at this stage of the season with new faces, new lineups, moving guys at different positions. That's a very hard thing to do, and he's got complete buy-in, it seems, from the group, and they just play so hard, you know, and that's one thing you can't game plan against. And no matter who you are, as you watch on film, the second and third efforts on every possession just jump out on the screen, and it's easy to get blinded by, you know, the talent of Jackson and Bridges and the future that some of these guys are going to have, but the second and third and fourth efforts are why they are where they are.
Coach, your three-point shooting right in front of you here was off the charts, and you had a lot of different guys that were contributing in that regard. It could be a great equalizer in a game like this, and this is also a great barometer for your team. Your takeaways from this game, is that something you can use going forward to propel you? You can use that in terms of overall balance on offense?
Yeah, you know, first half it got a little sticky. You know, the strength of our program, we feel like we have a brotherhood with our guys, and this is as good a chemistry that I've been a part of in all my coaching years at any level, and we've had games where we really share the ball. We'll have 15 threes and open looks for guys, because guys are making plays for each other. And so today, we wanted to get, our game plan was to get up about 30 threes and try to make 15 of them. And you know, we were just coming off a game where we did just that, and we felt like we could, you know, because they're so aggressive defensively, and you know, we thought maybe we can pop open, pop free on a couple of these looks, and you know, we ended up 11 for 26, and we wanted to probably get up a few more. We passed up some and drove inside the trees, and learned that that's not a good strategy, particularly with a few of the guys that I think they had 12 blocks, you know, so. We got a little, those openings closed so quickly, and that was a good lesson for us. But we are a good shooting team, and we do like to share it, and that's something that's going to be our strength.
Coach, in this game, when Winston makes threes like he did and like he has lately, how tough does that make them to stop?
I mean, it's a game changer. You know, it's a game changer with him at that position, able to knock down the shots, and he does it, and not a, you know, sometimes guys that don't want to shoot him, give you a little window to close out and get there. He's shooting with great confidence, and he's getting it off quick, and he's a game changer for him when he's playing like that. There's not very many holes in that lineup, in any way, shape, or form, and not very many guys that you can cheat on. And he really made us pay being a step late or off of other guys' penetration, and that makes it very hard to guard.
Just wanted to get your opinion on Gavin and Ben. I know you've had history with both those guys, and just kind of what do you see and expect from them the rest of the year?
You know, Gavin's, and even when he was with us at the high school level, the stuff that he does, it doesn't get appreciated because he's not a stat guy. He's the best on-ball screen defender I've ever coached. In the game of basketball, you're in so many of them, and a couple times we were trying to avoid at all costs putting him in any ball screen situations because we knew we weren't going to have success. And so his ability to guard ball screens is going to pay dividends to help win a championship. And then also on the glass, he's so aggressive on the offensive glass. He reminds me a lot of another player I was fortunate to coach him, Tristan Thompson, that just has that value, and he knows what he is. He's not trying to be something he's not. And he's a great post defender. His numbers on a statistical basis from a defensive standpoint are off the charts, and people aren't scoring on him. So he poses a great problem. And Ben, as he continues to get healthy, he's such a nice weapon and a luxury to have, because if you put Ben in against the zone, he'll tear his zone up in the middle. He's such a cerebral player. Teams where he can pop and get the ball reversed, and he's like another coach on the floor at a 4 position, which is a very dangerous position.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.